Alright. See that hitting you up?
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week one. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
looking to throw again on second down. Wilson has got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Hayden Hurst there to make the grab. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Mahomes now to throw. A screen to Bell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, The discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
After a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. He was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down now, it's Hunt. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 22. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. But that was well executed.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Lions take over first and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now Wilson on first down. Completes it to Hardman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Mixon with a first down carry. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Wilson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And some room to run now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Joe Mixon. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 8-6 the score after one.
Lions 6.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Now they run with Mixon. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
On third down, Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. From the shotgun, Wilson. The quick slant caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him credit. They knew what they... And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And all deep in his own territory, he comes out the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the gun again to Mixon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
For the Lions. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Lions add on to their lead. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. They'll roll him out right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants in the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
1st down, Bears.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one goes for 24 yards.
I know a retirement ceremony is a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. On first down, Mahomes buying time to his left. Oh, he nearly picked it. Maybe daylight in front of him if he could have held on. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
86.
Zach Ertz there to make the grab. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Hunt going to run for it. And he will get into the end zone, so that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5.
16.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
There he goes left side. The 20, 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll get 34 yards there. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He'll buy some time running. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Rolling to his left. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Lions will take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Wilson. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he's got some space here. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Will set up.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get 1 more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Eric Rowe. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Over 1st and 10.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
From the gun, Wilson taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Wilson. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
25-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. Out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And a pass complete here to Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Joel Casey bursting in to take him down. They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown.
Patrick Mahomes with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bears get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Cole Hardman on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. That's good for 28 yards.
38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. From the gun, Wilson. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. It was the linebacker Devin White there to knock it away. And throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Sean Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allow that turnover to hurt.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. This is Mixon. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3.
On the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up.
There's Wilson.
At the Bears.
He's thrown quiet about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Lions 43. Bears.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's Tate to return.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
It's a gain of
23 yards on the play.
The Bears first down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 38, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
On first down, Wilson lets it fly for Thielen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds his running back, Mixon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. Operating from the gun, Wilson. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Steps away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. The passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
For the extra point.
Oh, and now they're going to
situation, somebody don't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there for Chicago. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
2nd down.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
He'll buy some time right. He's letting this one go. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for the Lions. 49 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. Now Wilson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this will be caught. And the coverage continues. It's another touchdown. Gano for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Lions 56, Bears 22. Set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick and heads straight out of bounds. prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Past the 20, 10, and that man just surrendered. Return for a late touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touch. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line. It's his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense, as they have been porous all game long. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Spins away. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee, as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
1st down, Chicago. Today's
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Detroit, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington football team. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. This will make it into the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. He'll have a first down past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A run for Nick Chubb, and they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
They toss it left side to Chubb. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
On the carry.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
4 at the 25.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Dalton is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete to Martin.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. They run again on first down, Chubb. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from the 20. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And on the first drive of week 1, they get the football, and it's almost like it's week 10 for them. Their offense really looked in sync.
What a great carryover, because everyone talks about putting this in place, OTAs, mini camps, even through the preseason. This team came out as if they had seen it happen many, many times before. Fantastic job establishing themselves on the opening drive.
25-yard line.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyler Lockett. 74 yards. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Now Chubb. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
They run. Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. After one, a 1-point game. 7-6.
6.
Washington on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there. Good for a Washington first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. On the ground, it's Chubb. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Dalton into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Dallas Goedert there to make the grab. And Washington has retaken the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
14. Eagles.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. On the move to his left. And his pass incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Loss of a yard.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. He's got his tight end fan. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll run with Lindsey. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Murray keeps it himself. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Kyler Murray keeping it at himself from a yard out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
14.
Zerline good with a PAT. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
6-yard line.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A first down throw coming for Dalton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ingram. That catch good for only a couple.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
It's 2nd and
Another chance for Dalton. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
intercepted by.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On play action, it's Murray. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 46-yard line.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Open man is Robbie Anderson. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum.
And got his man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Complete.
25 yards that time.
First and goal.
But it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have moved out in front. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And this game was all square at halftime, and now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This one caught by Davis. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First and 10 at the 40.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Dalton. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 30.
Dalton here from the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Dalton.
At the 30.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a pull.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out.
And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Sliding out of the pocket.
28-yard line.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And out across midfield down to the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. Running from the gun, Johnson. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On second and goal. Murray flush to it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kyler Murray with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They begin this drive with Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Washington on 3rd down. They haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This will be 3rd and 5. He's going to air one out for Anderson. That's caught at the 25. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Play action here with Dalton. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
3rd down and the 11.
So Dalton now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
They're on the stop.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
First down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. And no, it's incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Tackle made by K1 short. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Now Murray off play action. Dancing to his left. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they'll get this down to the 10. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is...
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
33, Washington 20.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Play action now. Dalton. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. And it'll be Dalton again. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Dalton. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.